Cooler weather moved in at the end of this week, and it's here to stay for at least another week. Now, sunshine will be back tomorrow, so we get rid of the clouds and the occasional showers, but temperatures not warming up much in the coming days. That sets us up for some pretty chilly nights. Down to freezing tonight as the weather clears out. Winds remain a little breezy. Still, though, with temperatures near freezing, that means likely seeing widespread frost, if not a hard freeze. So if you need to, make sure you cover up your plants or bring them indoors. If you've got a garden that you're trying to save or any kind of sensitive plants that you want to try to keep going as long as possible, eventually we'll have nights below freezing on regularity, but that's what we have ahead for tonight. That's why southern Wisconsin and northern Illinois under that freeze warning into tomorrow morning. And then this weekend, temperatures staying in the 50s like we saw today. We've got a big drop coming early next week before we jump back up again into the 50s, but that's about as warm as it gets. And note, for the most part, lots of sunshine and dry conditions. So a pretty consistent pattern here. No rain moving in, temperatures really not warming up much, and it's all because of a blocking pattern in the jet stream. I want you to imagine this kind of like a boulder dropped in the middle of a river. Basically, there's this large area of high pressure on the west coast that's moving the jet stream to the north, and then we've got an area of low pressure over us. It's kind of parked here in the Midwest because that jet stream's not able to kick it out, and that's what this high and this low to the south of there is doing. It's like that boulder in the middle of the river. The river has to flow around that before continuing downstream. So because we've got this pattern blocking things up, we're not going to see that cool air get kicked out. We're not going to see that any kind of rain move in anytime soon. So you can see how this affects us over the next week or so. Cold air just keeps flowing in. We'll see lots of sunshine, and that is about it, thanks to this pattern not breaking down into the middle of next week. So what's that mean for you? That means cool weather, but we do see a lot of sunshine. So maybe you're heading out to the apple orchard or the pumpkin patch tomorrow. Sunny through the day tomorrow. Temperatures in the low 50s in the afternoon. That's about as warm as it gets. And then Sunday, a few more clouds, but not many changes. 40s to 50s over the course of the day. So quiet and dry weekend, easy to get outdoors. It's just we're not going to see too much warmth, but the warmer afternoons are still ahead with the highs in the 50s. If you want to get out and look at the fall colors with all of this cool weather, near peak in southern Wisconsin, getting close in northern Illinois, want to make a little road trip, head up towards the Dells or towards Wausau, Wisconsin. Peak color across northern Wisconsin right now should make for a pretty vibrant scene. Over the next 7 days or so, it's all about the cool weather as well as all of that sunshine. And keep in mind, we've got that drop ahead for Monday and Tuesday. Low 40s for highs. Pretty brisk start to early next week. Lows in the 20s. But we do have a rebound. This pattern, the Rex blocking pattern, it breaks down by the end of next week. So 60s are back on Friday. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, we'll continue to have the weather warming up towards the end of next week. So next weekend looking nice in the low 60s with lots of sunshine. Leading up to that point, though, staying on the brisk end of things. We almost got to 60 today, which also meant we almost missed the dartboard on the 4-degree guarantee, but managed to stay just on it. So our cash total's up to 221 to round out this week. We'll see if we can keep that jackpot going next week.